Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And it's been a while. It's been a while since I played this game. In fact, this was the first Elder Scrolls game I ever played as a young lad, and I had no idea what I was doing. That was a long time ago. I have since learned how to totally grift the entire island of Vvardenfell and become the chosen one. So today we are going to create a new character, and I'm going to walk you through some of the ways that I like to build and start a character before I even get around to the main quest. So welcome to the Johnny Guitar channel. Check out the channel, you guys. I play Fallout New Vegas. I play Fallout 4. I play Skyrim. I make videos of my dogs. There's a lot of fun stuff on the Johnny Guitar channel. Check it out. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's do it, everybody. Let's dive into the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
They have taken you from the Imperial city's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me. Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible. On deck, now, prisoner.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where. Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours. Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be? Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct. Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Okay. Still with me, everybody? I chose a specific class because that's how I wanted to do it. Do I need to grab these papers?
Take your papers off the table and go see Captain Gravius.
Okay. So here's my inventory. First off, there's a trick. There's a trick here in Morrowind, and see if we can pull it off. If you steal something and then immediately drop it, it's okay. So let's go ahead and steal that. Right click, take it, drop it on the ground. And this guy's still gonna come talk to me, but that's okay because I don't have the object on me anymore. What are you doing? Well, we'll let your actions go for now, but once you're released, stuff like that will get you arrested again. Okay, goodbye. But then now that it's on the ground, if I pick it up, not considered stealing. So, we're actually going to be using that trick quite a bit to make our original fortune. That's right, everybody. Wait, do I have enough? There we go. We're going to be making a fortune. Oh yes, Carrot Wander is going to make a lot of money. We've got quite the grift. I'm really excited to show you. And I didn't come up with this. Some of this is stuff that I learned from YouTube videos, checking out, other YouTubers and cheats. But a lot of this I learned just from trial and error over time playing this game. So this is a little bit of Elder Scrolls knowledge in general, or from like YouTube sources or whatnot, but it's a little bit of old Johnny Guitar's knowledge. Like I said, this was my first Elder Scrolls game. So the first few things we're going to be doing is just making money, okay? We're going to be ignoring the plot, and for the most part, I do love to roleplay in Morrowind, but it's kind of only after I get my character set up the way I want them set up. So we're not going to roleplay initially. We're going to just make money and set me up for success, because if you don't know what you're doing, Morrowind is a difficult game, everybody. Okay, so let's talk to this douche. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. And then I can click different subjects. Here they're in the color blue. and then we can learn more about whatever subject I'm clicking on. Morrowind is a true RPG, by the way, everybody. It's awesome. And like I said, when I first started playing it as a kid, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Imperial Septim VII himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties, instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. You know, if you came into the Elder Scrolls later, say in Skyrim, and that was your first Elder Scrolls game, you may not realize how important Uriel Septim VII has been. Not only was he the main person in Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall, the main person who started the whole quest by sending your character to Daggerfall. Apparently he's also sent your character here to Vvardenfell, to Morrowind. And then, of course, he is the Emperor that you meet at the beginning of Oblivion. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting character. Let's click on that. Yes, Uriel Septim is still the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. The Empire? Yes, of course, this is the Empire. This is Vvardenfell district of the province of Morrowind, and Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years. The current Emperor is Uriel Septim, 24th of the Septim line. You haven't been in prison that long, have you? Nothing wrong with your head, is there? The men said you were acting a little strange when they brought you in from the ship. Alright, you know what? What are my duties? This package came with the news of your arrival. You were to take it to Caius Sodes in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. So this game is really cool because it kind of just opens up and there's not a lot of quest markers. There will be a few quest markers, but in this game, you just have to pay attention to where people are telling you to go. Maybe make notes in a notebook. You do have a journal, but I'm just saying, like, it's very interesting that way. I like it a lot. This game is not meant to be rushed through. You're kind of meant to take your time with Morrowind. But we're going to rush these first few episodes, of course, because like I said, we're just building up character. Caius Cosades. Report to Caius Cosades in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Somewhere there can direct you to him. Balmora? Balmora is north of Sedanin. The road passes Pelagade Village and Fort Pelagade, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Monmouth. Okay, so he's literally giving me instructions. And this is what I would have to write down or hope that my character wrote down in his journal. For more detailed directions, talk to Alone the Scout at Ariel's Trade House. So we could talk to Alone the Scout and get a better directions. But take my advice, you're new here. Take the Silt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, and safe. Cross the bridge and head east, can't miss it. Okay, so obviously in my mind, the Silt Strider, right? I mean, it's basically Morrowind's form of carriage service. Silt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vvardenfell. Fares depend on distance to be traveled. Silt Striders are giant insects. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Silt Striders travel between Aldrin, Balmora. Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to take the Silt Strider, but let's do a quick loop around this starter town we're in because there's a couple. Just, I don't know. We'll talk to Alone the Scout. We did find this ring inside of a barrel, so it's a ring of healing. So We're going to find out about that. Get the heck out of here. Thank you guys for watching the Johnny Guitar channel. I really love Morrowind. I love a lot of games. Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, Oblivion. What games do you guys like? Let me know in the comments below. Is there like a series that you just love? It's like it's your thing, your go-to. For me, it's the Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Go ahead, stranger.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Probably nothing.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Okay, I'm listening.
Speak, traveler.
Now, where did I put that?
I'm waiting.
I don't recall using it. What's this about? Let's hear it.
Okay, we're gonna head to Balmora. I want you guys to take note of something we'll be dealing with. Because I'm running, I'm actually slowly eating up my stamina. Now, the lower my stamina is, the less likely I'm going to hit something. So walking is fine, but before you move really slowly. running is you need your stamina. Higher or more full your stamina bar is, the more likely you're going to be hitting whatever enemy you're fighting. So this game is brutal. It's much more complex than some ways. In some ways, probably many ways. There's going to be certain mechanics we need to keep an eye on. Definitely health is an obvious one, right? Stamina is going to be a big one, and intelligence will also end up being a pretty big deal for us. Let's head to Balmora. We're going to go to the South Wall Corner Club. Even though I know where Caius Casodes lives, I do kind of want to follow a little bit of the plot until we get there, because you got to think, like, what's our character's story? Who is Carrad Wander? He's a Breton. He was in prison. He was released from prison by Imperial Septim. What makes him so special? Does he know the Emperor? Has he worked with the Emperor before? Or is all of this a mystery to him just as much? I'd like to pretend that it's a mystery to him. He was in prison for grifting, for being a bit of a charlatan. And he has no idea what's going on. He's going to go ahead and think about it.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Only 14 gold. What's the deal?
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
All corner. What does that mean? Look at Argonians. Argonians and Khajiit cannot wear boots because they have weird feet. Just so you guys know. Okay, we're gonna run around. We're gonna find the corner club. We're gonna find Caius Casodes. Let's check out the map. I mean, I'm assuming the South Wall Corner Club is in the south end of the city, right? South Wall Corner Club. So
Don't
Tilda.
stand about. Get moving.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
I forget who we're supposed to ask.
Why do you approach?
We're not going to be joining any guilds yet. Who do we need to talk to? Only he stands there? Can I ask you about... Okay, so I asked him about Caius Casodes. I don't know what your business with him is, but be careful. Caius Casodes may appear to be a pathetic old man, but don't judge by appearance. Some people made that mistake a while ago, and now they're not with us anymore.
Summoned by another. Questions
What was that?
again.
Is it you? The old gray hair gobbles sugar like scuttles. Okay, one of you guys has to know where he's at. Ask Bacola Kloskius, the owner. He'll know. Okay, so we need to find the owner of this place. Caius Klokius. So these...
Sorry, stranger.
This
My
first
time is
episode
short,
is
so
not going to be
get on with
super action heavy, but we will be learning lore,
Yes.
and I am going to be reading some stuff. But mostly we're going to be grifting this place for all the gold we can get. Ask him about Caius. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door, to the terrace, then right up the stairs and left at the top of the stairs at the end of the street. Got it. So go out this door. Go up the stairs and to the left at the end of the street. Okay. Easy squeezy. Caius Casadas ends up being kind of a cool character. And there's going to be a few reasons for that, but we will explore that as we get to it. First off, he's just this jacked old man.
What's this about?
He's got this home here, and he's got a good skooma pipe and a spoon, so he's a skooma addict. We don't really know who he is or where he came from. In my mind, oh, he's got moon sugar. Jeez Louise, bro, you've fallen off. Got a bunch of lockpicks. In my mind, I feel like he is the player character from Daggerfall. Aren't you, buddy? What? Yes, I'm Caius Casadas. But what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Casadas? What are you talking about? So you say your name is Carid Wander, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps next you'll let me look at it. Yeah, take it. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Carid Wander? Yes. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Carid Wander. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away, but don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. Okay, the Blades trainers are going to be super useful to us, especially when we get a lot of money. We can just train skills like crazy. If you've got a ton of gold, you can buy a ton of training. It's really nice. There are limitations, which we'll go over, but for now, let's just click Blades Trainers. And it kind of updates our journal, but I'm going to go ahead and just click on every one of these names. For one, there's 3 trainers in Balmora. Now these trainers all will give you a discount. So let's just click all their names. And now there's going to be like a big section of my okay, in Caldera, got it. There's going to be a big section of my journal, because your journal's kind of an order of information you get, meaning it doesn't clump subjects together, which is super annoying. But at this point, there's going to be a chunk of my journal that just tells me where every blade trainer is located, because we will be visiting each and every one of these people. Oh, alone. Okay, so now we've got all the Blades trainers. What are our orders? First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor or a spell, and second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Okay, I love it, right? So he wants us, before we really start with the main quest, he wants us to go out and kind of check out some of the various guilds. This is a lot of fun for an RPG. It allows us to go out and kind of just poke at the world before we really get going with the main plot. So we're going to take his advice and we're going to get the F out of here. Okay. And I believe we are going to want to join the Mages Guild. We're not going to advance in the Mages Guild, not really, but we're going to just join the Mages Guild just so we have access to its various trainers. Oh yeah,
My
gonna
time is
train the
precious, so
crap
make it
out
quick.
of this character. Okay, so here's the Fighters Guild, here's the Mages Guild. Do we need to get ourselves a new outfit? There's a bookseller. I know that there's like a clothing person somewhere. Armor, and it's down here. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go quickly join the Mages Guild, and I don't know if we covered it. We did not cover this. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there is no fast travel in Morrowind. There's a couple ways to get around that. You can teleport through the Mages Guild. We're going to have a mark and recall spell that will be incredibly useful. And then of course, we have the Silt Striders, which is like a carriage system. And I think there's one more system, but I'm not too worried about it. To me, the Mages Guild is fine. You can teleport to any of the major cities through the Mages Guild, and we're going to be doing a lot of that in order to build ourselves up into a grifting god. Okay, who do I talk to join? I will take the Mage Oath. Sweet. I'm a member of the Mages Guild. Beautiful.
From where do you hail, friend?
Okay. Shit, she's looking right at me. Stop. Okay, so right now I'm sneaking. God, she's looking... Okay, let's talk to her. What kind of training do you... Okay, she gives some pretty good training. I can't really afford much of it at the moment, but we will come back to that. Thank you. What kind of barter can you do? Got it. She can do good barter. Notice that she has 900 gold. That's going to be like the total amount that she has. It's not like an Oblivion where you just have to sell things under. Anyways, 900 is total what she has. We're going to need to find someone who has a lot more than 900 gold. We have to find the one character who has the maximum amount of gold.
From where do you hail, friend? Probably nothing.
Okay. I think we should save the game real quick. Carrot rich soon. Oh. Whew. The reason I was nervous, everyone, is that anyone can one-hit kill me at the moment. I am so easy to kill. That mage could kill me in one spell. And she would, if she would have caught me stealing. So now I've got all this stolen gear, but I'm not a member of the Thieves Guild. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sell stolen gear. I just can't do it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna run up to a girl. Run up. I need to get like a...
Speak, traveler.
So we're gonna go ahead and just in front of this guard, I don't know where, just gonna drop all of this stuff. All of this stolen gear. I don't know if you need to do this in front of a guard, but I usually do. Drop it. And we're gonna talk to the guard. Ask them about, I don't know, idol guild. What's the Imperial cult, actually? Balmora's Imperial cult shrine is outside of the town in southeast in Fort Nima. Aldasti Vvardenfell is the priest in charge there. The altar there cures disease and poison, and they offer various other services as well. Okay, the Imperial cult is a location. Interesting. Goodbye. So now, if I pick all this stuff back up, I can ask Kevin.
Probably nothing.
Okay, awesome. So remember, we need to find a place where I can find someone who has more than 900
There's
gold.
someone watching me. I can
We need to
tell.
find someone who can sell this to. Where am I?
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
Because, yeah, if you look at some of these objects I have, this object is worth 60,000 gold. This object is worth 6,000. This guy is worth 2,800. Meaning, if I sell them to someone who only has 900 gold, I'm going to be losing a lot of value. So, if we come down here, every mage, like I said, every mage's guild has a teleporter. We need to go to the town of Caldera. Okay, a lot of these people are going to be super useful to me for training purposes, but for now,
All right, I'm listening.
travel to the Caldera.
Speak freely, friend.
Excuse me. Trying to get out of here.
Good day.
While
Let's
we're
do
here,
business.
bro, I need you to get out of my way. So here in Caldera, if we come up this little... At the very top, you may notice that we have a Master's Calculator, Master's Northern Pestle, Master's Almanac, and a Master's Retort. Might as well... all this stuff over here. Okay. Now remember that I think I put... Oh shit, I put alchemy as one of my major skills. That probably wasn't. I should have put it as a minor skill. My skills are kind of weird. And that's... You may think that these are bad choices that I've made. Possibly. I guess we'll see. I don't think it's going to matter in the long run, everybody. I think the choices I've made
Good day.
are going to be
Let's
just
do
fine
business.
for the way that I'm playing. And I believe that my version of playing Morrowind... I've never beat this game, by the way. Have I mentioned that yet, everybody? I've never beat Morrowind. Got pretty far in Morrowind, but just haven't beat it. So I'm hoping we can change that here on the Johnny Guitar channel. I'm hoping that we can beat Morrowind this time, build up a character who's super strong, and we can just plow our way through this game. Not sure. I'm in some sort of like orc clan house. Anyways, Creeper here is a vendor who has 5,000 gold. So he's our best bet at making some gold. So let's go ahead. Let's sell him this stuff. Let's sell him some of these storage gems. So we just used up, he only has 130 gold left, right? So what we can do is I believe we can just wait 24 hours. And his 5,000 gold will be replenished. Beautiful. Now, I'll just sell this stuff. Okay, everybody, we now have 16k. This 16k is actually going to just be the beginning for us. This 16,000 gold will be nearly the foundation upon which we build. Ooh, let's get ourselves some nice clothing. Let's buy an expensive shirt, just one. Expensive pants. We're doing good, we're doing good. We should do some expensive shoes. So good. And then do you have boots? Seems only have common gloves, that's fine. And don't.
What assistance do you need?
Oh my god. We look amazing. Okay, so we've got some expensive clothing.
Yes, Outlander?
I wonder if we can start training. Spells? No, I don't. Actually, let's buy some spells. We need to start buying spells that will be useful to us. Recall. Okay. There we go. We need recall. Nothing else. Spells. Anyone? What do you spell? We're going to be doing this a lot. Every time we go to a mage's guild, we're going to be seeing if there's any spells we can buy until we get all of the spells we need. We're even going to make some spells, which should be kind of interesting. Okay, so we're going to go to Sadrith. Let's head back to Balmora just for...
All right, I'm listening.
Let's buy some spells here in Balmora, and let's visit a few of the weapon trainers. We have 16,000 gold. So I don't want to spend it all, but we should probably spend maybe 6,000 of it. So we're going to do a bunch of training, and then we're going to sleep at Chaos Custode's house in order to level up. And we may get attacked by a ninja in the middle of the night. If so, we will figure that out as we go. But let's begin by doing some training just around Balmora before we enact the next part of our plan. So this is going well, everybody. This is going really well. Okay.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Looking for something in particular?
You have my attention. You have my attention.
Adventure lies beyond the cities, friend.
All right, I'm listening.
What is this about?
Speak, traveler. Speak, traveler. Tidings, Breton.
Okay, let's do our first level up. So with every skill that we level up, which we've been doing through training, it gives us the ability to level up our attributes. Agility is our ability to hit our target and our ability to dodge. But hitting our target is super important. We're going to want to be able to just blast our way through targets. So we're going to go with agility. Speed is super important too, because this is how I play the game. If you have high speed and you have a dagger, then you get to swing that dagger a bunch of times per minute, per second, whatever. You get to swing the dagger faster. If you have high agility, you have a higher chance of hitting the target. So through the combination of speed, agility, and a fast weapon like a dagger, you can really just destroy people in this game. So let's do that. Willpower, resist magic, and maximum fatigue. let's go ahead and do this. Okay, we're gonna keep training. You have to train a skill. Like, for instance, sneak falls under the agility attribute. You have to train an agility skill 10 times in order to raise it 5 points when you level up. So we're going to be training certain skills, if only to be able to raise our attributes. Because we need our attributes at a very specific place. How much money do I have? Shit. I've only got 2,000 gold left. Okay, that's enough training. Wow, we blasted through a ton of gold. Didn't we start with 16,000? Okay, so we need to head to Dagoth Ur, Wolverine Hall. There's a specific NPC we need to meet up with. And we're going to do our first grift. Now, obviously, I guess our first grift was making the initial 16,000 gold pieces. By stealing items, dropping them on the ground, picking them up, and selling them to Cooper. But we've got more. There is a way where we can make potions, actually. We can make potions that end up being so expensive and so overpowered that we will have enough gold to get us through the rest of the game. So let's first travel to Dagoth Ur.
All right,
okay.
I'm listening.
A lot of people we could train with here, but I don't want to train with anyone because I now need to spend all of my money on... Where am I going? The Mage's Guild. Maybe we're supposed to go down.
Any time now.
Okay, here we go. Around this corner, this dude.
Any time
This dude
now.
is super important. So I go here. First, we're going to persuade him by just giving him 100 gold. Awesome. We're going to look at his spells. Do you have anything that I like? No, it doesn't really look like he has anything I need. Okay, maybe absorb health would be interesting. Not gonna do anything. Let's go to barter. So, this dude has... Wait. So we need netch leather. We need bloat. I think we need ash yam. So now if we go over here, and I think if we... Okay, awesome. So, if we add the ash yam, the bloat... Now first off, you have to remember that alchemy is based on the intelligence skill. That's going to be super important. So we're going to make ourselves a simple fortify intelligence. Okay. Awesome. So we created just 2 potions. One of them fortifies it for 23 points, and the other one also 23. Okay. So here's what we need to do right now. Every time I open up the barter screen, he will have replenished his stocks of stuff I need. So we're going to go ahead and put that, offer it. And the more I do this, actually, the cheaper it will get. You'll see. It'll take a while, but he will start dropping the prices. 35 for those. Keep buying them. I probably want... Now remember, I'm getting 10 ash yams, but only 5 bloat and 5 netch leather. So I probably want maybe 5 500 each of these ingredients. And basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like drink intelligence potions, the ones that we make, right? And that will make our intelligence go up, which will make our alchemy skill more powerful. Thus will make even higher fortify intelligence potions, which we will then drink and make more potions. You know what I'm saying? So eventually it's just going to create this loop where we end up making potions that will raise our intelligence significantly. Like significantly. And this very same potions will be worth thousands and thousands of gold. So not only will we be able to sell the potions for ridiculous amounts of gold, but we will be able to drink the potions for ridiculous amounts of intelligence. And what do you do with a lot of intelligence in this game? You shoot like fireballs. You shoot electricity, right? Just most of your spells, particularly destruction spells, are going to be based on intelligence. So if we have, every time you fire a spell off, you end up using a portion of your intelligence, which is really slow to replenish. But if we give ourselves like 5,000 intelligence, maybe not 5,000, but if we give ourselves like 2,000 intelligence, then we will be able to shoot fireballs and lightnings all day. So anyways, this is the plan, everybody. This is how we're going to make ourselves the Grifting King of Vvardenfell. But this isn't just it. Like I said, we're going to need to run around to all of the different guilds and train as much magic as we can. We need to start off with, like, at least for the major magic skills, which I picked, like alteration and destruction and restoration, we're going to need those skills to be somewhere in the ballpark of 50 before we actually start. We are also going to be training unarmed from Chaos Custodians. He can train us unarmed. So we're going to be like a man with a dagger, destruction magic. We're not going to wear any armor. I'm not going to wear a lot of armor. We may wear a little bit of armor, but and so we're going to be very agile and quick, which is going to give us the ability to dodge most of our enemy attacks. Unarmored skill ends up giving you even protection. And there's going to be a couple more tricks up our sleeve. We're going to be using a lot of levitation. So in some ways we're going to be able to be out of arm's reach for some of the most powerful enemies. They just simply will not be able to reach us because we're going to be floating above their heads. So that's kind of a tactic we're going to employ. But really, like I said, everybody, it's all about speed. If you are quicker than the enemy, most of the time you are going to win that battle. Okay, where are we at? We're at a pretty decent spot here. We're gonna even out the bloat and the netch leather, and then we will go ahead and nope, not scamp skin, netch leather. Have you guys noticed that his pricing has gone down a little bit? Or remember it was originally 35, now it's 32? Just a small thing. I think it's because the more I purchase from him, the higher my affinity goes up with him. So thus, he starts dropping the prices for me. Okay, we're almost there. Where are we at? Natural leather. one more round, and then we will... Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is drink one of these potions. It's only gonna give us 23 extra intelligence. That's the sound of us drinking. Our intelligence is now up to 73. We're going to now make ourselves... Okay. Now we're just gonna hit this button. We're gonna fail a lot, but as our alchemy skill goes up, we'll start getting better and better at it. Okay, there goes alchemy. Alchemy just went in. As our alchemy goes up, the potions will become more and more powerful. So let's pause. Let's check out the potions we've made. So this one raises us by 25 points. So 23 was the lowest. All the way here at this end, 26 points. Okay, better than nothing, I guess. Let's go ahead and drink this one. Now our intelligence is up to... Oh, you know what I forgot? These potions are stackable. So if I keep drinking these, there we go. Intelligence up to 125. Let's drink another potion. Intelligence up to 151. Okay, I forget. We can stack potions. That is the main grift here in Morrowind. The ability to stack potions. So now my intelligence is up to 226. Now I know it's only for like 69 seconds, but that's going to be plenty. Okay. So now we've got 276 intelligence. Let's go ahead and make some more potions. Because our intelligence is so high, the potions will be more powerful, thus creating a loop. Look at that. I'm not failing for the most part. Cancel that. Let's see how strong our potions have become. We're not even there yet. Like I said, okay, 35 intelligence. We're not even there yet. Now, we're going to do this. I'll do it in between episodes, but I'm basically going to sit here for like an hour and just raise my intelligence stat. And I'm going to buy, you know, like I said, I need about 500 of each ingredient for this to really work. So now I'm at 626 intelligence. Let's take a few more. I could sell these. They've already got a value of 93, so they're starting to go up in value as well. Okay, so 766. Let's go ahead and make some more. And remember, we can always buy more of this. I guess the only thing stopping me is how much gold I have. We may need to sell some of these potions to make more gold in order to buy more ingredients. But we'll see. We'll see where we're at with that. I don't think these ingredients are that expensive, actually. Okay. So now we're up to Fortify Intelligence 56 for 162 seconds. Do you see what we're getting here? At some point as we continue this loop, these potions will fortify our intelligence by like 2,000 points, and it will last for like 8,000 seconds. Meaning you drink one potion, and you can end up going several in-game days having 2,000 intelligence, and as your intelligence drains from using spells, all you need to do is sleep in order to get it back. So for instance, right now my intelligence is 766. That gives me 1,149 magicka. So when I'm shooting my lightning bolts or my fire bolts, I've got plenty of ammo because magicka is essentially the ammo. So everybody, we're gonna keep working on this. In between episodes, we're going to keep making potions, and next time you join us here on the Johnny Guitar channel, we will have super high level potions, and we will then move on to our next adventure.
Oh, where did
Thank you for joining us here on the Johnny Guitar channel. Wait, let's see how much gold we got. Okay, we still have 976 gold. That's not too bad. Okay, we could do this, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on the Johnny Guitar channel. Stay tuned to the channel. We're going to play more Morrowind. We're going to play more Fallout New Vegas. We're going to play more Skyrim. You guys are awesome. Like and subscribe the video, and we will see you next time we play Morrowind.